welcome to Tim's Workshop. Out here getting ready to do part one of the Johnson 1947 5-horse TD20 paint and decal restore. I have all the parts disassembled and I got some super clean, a little bit, I'm gonna have to buy some more, and a brush with the simple green. So we're going to put some simple green in a bucket, spray these down with what super clean I have left, and start scrubbing on them. We're just trying to get the oil and grease off of it right now. And then each piece is going to be sanded individually with two different types of grit. I think it was like a 360 grit and then something like 120. And that smooths it up so it's ready for the paint, the primer, to actually stick to it really good. And then I have a top coat that I'm going to put on it, the original Sea Breeze green. The primer, I'm going to have to go get some more. I get that from O'Reilly's auto parts store. I just get the etching primer is what I get. It's a kind of a dark green color. So let's get going on this. Hey, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, leave comments, hit the notification bell if you like. Give me a like, hit the old hand thing, and let your friends and neighbors know about my videos too, all right? Okay, that's it for that. I do have two more parts. I have the crank shaft and the water tube housing. I'll just bring it out when I get this all done. I'm going to get this scrubbed down, rinsed off, and just let it sit in the sun till it's dry. So I got my bucket with the simple green. Yeah, when I sand this, all these decals will be removed, but I will get more. I get more decals for it. Time to rinse her down. And there we go. So we'll let that dry, and we'll put it back in the mini shed for the sanding operation. Before we start sanding on these parts that I already got clean here, I decided to take the transom mount apart. I didn't put that on film, but you can see why I wanted to take it apart. It's all dirty in here, and everything's, you know, it would be better to paint these individually. I think we're about ready here to start sanding on this stuff. So just like I said, I got to get this washed down, scrubbed with the super clean and the simple green, and get that cleaned up, and then these will be ready to sand also. All this has got to be sanded off. I've been scraping with the scraper, putty knife scraper, to get as much of this old gasket off that I can get off. I got this cleaned up the best I could with the simple green and the super clean. There's still stuff in here that's just not coming off, so on the back side here. So what I do is I use brake clean. That works really good on stuff like this. I got this electric brush. Okay, now we'll put this back up on the boat so it can dry out. So I got the head gasket. I ordered it from Spokane, Washington, through vintageoutboards.com. Doug over there, hey, you got this stuff? And he said, yeah. So he sent me the head gasket, which is very well packed so it doesn't get destroyed. I ordered some parts from Doug for the 10 horse 1954 Johnson QD15. He didn't have the grip handle, but which I've seen them on eBay, so I'll get another grip handle off of eBay. It doesn't have to be in perfect shape. It just needs to be better than the one that's on there right now, which is ripped. Big chunk of it's missing. You can't even repair that. So there's the head gasket. Okay, so that looks great. And then I ordered these from back east, and it has all the gaskets. This one here I made for the carburetor intake, but it has everything else I need in here for the exhaust. It also came with all new hardware. It even has the long bolt that I had to drill the heads off on a couple of them. and then get it out, which I did. It has these and some new gaskets here. I think those are for the carburetor. I'm not sure. Little gaskets, all the other little screws. It's got screws for the carburetor, a new one. This is what I've really been needing. I don't know if you can see it, but they're little cotter pins, the little ones. Instead of using banjo string like I have, I finally got some cotter pins so I could do it the right way. Awesome. So definitely going to be ordering stuff from these guys again. It came from John Folk from Milford, Delaware. Came all the way from Delaware. Awesome. So can't wait to just put that stuff on. So yeah, if you want gasket, not just gaskets, but you want the hardware, order from this guy on eBay. Oh, that's awesome. I also got some Brasso. It cleans copper, but it also cleans aluminum, stainless, chrome, pewter, brass, and bronze. That's why they call it Brasso, because it cleans brass. But it cleans everything, apparently. You just rub it on there. So I'm going to clean those fuel tubes. I'm not going to paint those. I'll put them on after everything else is painted copper. The copper will really stand out that way. So once those parts are dry, we'll bring them in and we'll start cleaning all this stuff, sanding it, getting it so it's ready for gaskets and the etching primer. Okay, so that's part one of getting things ready to go for sanding and painting. Showed you the stuff I got in the mail. I think I'm just about ready to start going into it here. Hey, you like my videos, please subscribe, leave comments, hit the notification bell if you like. Give me a like, hit the old hand thing, and let your friends and family and your neighbors too know about Tim's Workshop on my YouTube. And your doggies too.